popular. This is 20 inches. I think I have reflections around up here somewhere. Oh, wow. What was that?
I know it's gonna be that in that piece. These are waters that we only have. And look at that, that's the mud. And this is Dream Lake. It shouldn't be peace. And there's Dream Lake right there. And I know that it would be okay for everything. And I know that this is actual. But it's gonna be the reaction without looking at something. And over there is the lake. It's the Dream Lake. I know that it will be peace. If you like this lake, it's peace. And I see that right there. And you know what it looks like if you do that as well. It's peaceful for everything if you do about that. And it's probably been a long time if you do about that. You gotta figure that out if you like this cave, if you do like that. But it's always that if you do. But it's always that if you like waters, but it's only that with lakes. And there's the water that you can see right over there. It will be okay for everything if you like waters.
Sorry. You want to take a picture of you guys?
Trying to get it down here. He's so tall. It doesn't matter.
And it only has coins in the water, but only that. But I wanted everything if you like coins in the water. It's gonna be everything if you do with coins. And that's the thing that it's only with everything. And you see down there, that's everything that it's only for. You know what to do about it down there if you wanted that. I know that it would be that down there if you wanted that in case. Now, in fact, we gotta take a look to see if it happens in the other piece. It will be okay for everything. And I see that down there. If you see a bridge, that would be everything. We're here at Pluto's Ghost. But this is what we like, in fact. And you see that down there? That's the rocks, but it's only with no waters there because it's only that in case. In case if there is water, you can always see that down there, but you only like that. But all the time is looking at something very cool. This is everything that we go down to the hills and finding something right there. If it's like everything, you gotta make sure. And you know what you see over there. That's right. It's only everything that you like about it over there. But everybody else likes that right there. But know that it would be a good time if you did. There's the railing down here. You know what it looks like down there, but it's always that. And you know how many times you see something right there. It's only the thing that it only looks like it. It's only a look here. If we may only have a look. In case, it's only that in fact. You know it will be a great time if you do about that too. And we're here for the bridge, see? That's the bridge right here, and you know that it would be that. I know it would be everything if you do about this. So that's gonna be that in fact. You know what it looks like because they immediately embrace. You don't have everything to embrace if you don't have everything. Because it's only that to see. If you see the cave, you gotta do everything if you like the cave. That's why you like everything. It's only everything if you see that in the cave. But this is going to be a good time if you do. But a long time is figuring it out in that piece. If it's everything, you gotta do something about that. You gotta make sure to do everything if you like the cave, if it is as well. A long time is seeing something right when there's one. And Pluto's Ghost is right there. And I know it will be everything as well. And you know what to do then in peace. If you see something and there's that right there. Everything is going to be okay if you like that. Because this is acceptable to look at something right there. Look, this is everything that you like if you do that in peace. But you only know that it's only that in peace. That's gonna be that if you see that in case. And what we have to go next, the next one is Titinia's Veil. There's that. We'll take a look in just a minute. Let's take a look at something first. I know that it would be that in peace. And what's the next one that it is Giant Redwood and Overlook.
What's Rachel's?
And I know it would be everything for that in peace. I see that down there. Do you think down is where it is? It's like everything if you do. And now, there's the water right there, but it doesn't have to be the water yet because it should be that someplace else, but it would be that anyway. And there's the thing that you only see down there, but it's only to do that right back through there. And that's to go down there to go right through there. But I know it would be that in peace. But if you do that with caves, you only do that somewhere else. But every time is going to see something in the caves. And you know that this one's right here because it only has that if it only has something with it. And you know that this one's right here because it's only everything. And you know that this one's going to be that in peace. And that's what we have. And I see that it's only with everything if you like that for some kind of waters. And I see stairs. Some kind of things are going to be okay if you know about that. And right here, the next one that we're here is fallen stalactite. Lactite. Stalactite. I know that it would be everything if you like the caves, but you know that in peace if you got this. It's tranquilized to see something in the difference if you like that in the caves, but you know that it makes sense if you know the caves. It would be everything if you do with caves, but it's only everything if you do that right back through there. A long time is figuring it out about that in peace. If you do that anytime, that's going to be everything. And I see water right there if you see that coming out right down. And there's some coins that it's only with waters. But I knew it would be everything if you do it this. If you only know it waters, that's going to be everything. The owner that we have is only that right there.
Yeah.
You want to hold my hand because you want to hold my little penny?
I'll hold your hand and wait for time.
Oh my god, looks strange.
But, and right here, what we have is cathedral. Next one is cathedral. But you've just undermined, in that piece, we've been seeing something there. But every time it's undermining people like that. Some caves are usually that when they fall down. It's like everything to do with caves. But you know, caves are the one that we only see here. But every time is looking at caves because this is only a time we're supposed to do, right?
Bobby, do you want to get down there? Is there a cave?
But you know that it's only that in there if you see that. And I guess it would be everything if you do with caves.
Take a little orange here.
And I know it would be everything if you like that too. It's only everything if you like that in peace. But all the time is figuring it out about that. And look, there's that down there if you see something. I know that it would be that down there. It's only about everything that you only like it there. You've got everything to do. You like everything there. You know, this one is devastated because it's only everything that we see down there. They've been here to protect us for the best here. And there's the bridge that we're going under. I know it was pretty funny for that. But you like everything for that in peace. If you wanted that, it's gonna be okay for everything. How to give us a champion. You've got the champion looked, and you've got the champion great. It's everything to do. Do you like champions, or is it about everything that you like? And the only that we have here is a look of the things that we only have for rocks. And there's that if it's only for everything. And what the next one is wishing well. I know it would be that in peace. But I know that it will be time for everything.
Oh, it's down here.
My life is great if you like everything for that too. Oh. I might need to go take a look at something. And there's that right there, and let me take a look at this. In the water is with coins and money. It's only everything if you like coins and monies in it. It says the wishing well. This is gonna be okay if you like waters, if you like that with coins and monies. And there's that. Now, I'm gonna be able to take a look to see if it happens, if we like that. It's about everything if you do with caves.
I know what happens. Here's what happens. The world goes crazy. Everybody around town.
It was
comes
crazy to see something about that.
Then one person tries to take control. Another person thinks they can do it better. Then they become two factions warring inside.
This is really the fashion old look on the rocks if you like that, but it's only that in peace if you like that. But it's always that if you do it all the time. It's only that for everything if you do about that in peace. That's about the stripes. And there's that if it could be everything. And caution is to watch your step.
Today, please help preserve these unique formations in their present condition and admire them without touching. Don't touch, watch out.
And what we have is fried eggs. That's the next one. I know it would be everything if you like this cave, but only that if you like everything. But it's gonna be everything if you do that in peace, but you only do that in case, and you do that in fact. It's always everything if you do about that. And there's that if you like that, if you do that. But it's only with everything if you see something. They want to know what rocks they like, if they like it in the caves or not. And look. And you know that it's going to be everything if you do about that in peace. 118 and 218. And look what we have. And there's that if you see something. It's only everything if you see. But it could be everything. If you knew it. About that. And the next one is Stebbins Avenue. You know about everything in that piece. You know. If you figured it out what it looks like. You know about that. If you like this. But it would be everything if you do about that. You know about everything if you like. If you do it in separate ways, if you like that, you always know. In fact, if you get some pieces, only you know what waters you drink. It was a world in the difference, looking at caves. But it would be that if you like that, if you do that. But it's gonna be everything if you do with waters, but it's gonna be everything if you see. It's only with waters that it's only everything. That's gonna be everything. You know that waters are only you see is the other cave that we only look like. But only waters are where we see is only at the other cave. And you know about everything if you see waters there. But all the time is finding something to do if you like waters all the time. And here's waters. And you knew about this all the time. Waters are okay. Waters are just fine. But it would be everything like that in peace. That's right. But it would be everything if you do. In the other piece, but only everything. But you know what it looks like if you do that in peace. Like that. I know it will be everything if you do that this time. And that's going to be everything if you do that and you know. And that's going to be everything if you do. In that piece. I know what you like in fact. It's everything if you do about everything, but it's only that for waters. But it's going to be everything if you do. That's everything you like. And you know what it looks like if you do about everything. It's going to be everything if you do with waters, but it's only that in the cave. But it would be that if you do about this. Nobody has a chance for something. I know about everything if you do in the caves, but you only know that it would be that in the caves, but it's only everything if you do that. And it's going to be everything if you do that in peace, but you got to figure it out if you do. And I know it will be everything if you do that. Thanks for that too, and I will see you back next time. And thank you for that. And I'll see you back next time for the other video where we are